What are you doing? Why are you watching me? Who are you? Leave me alone. What did I do to you? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's just you guys. Okay, I thought it was it's like something, like some giant, like, I don't know, something trying to, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're back. We're back in Cyrodiil. And what are we doing? We are doing the Fighters Guild, and we are cruising through it. We are smoozing and cruising and all that good stuff. So we're killing it, as the kids would say. We're killing it dead. So we're just getting right through the Fighters Guild. It's crazy. Okay, so what are we doing right at this moment? Okay, I think we were told that we have maxed out what we can do here. We have to find work at one of the other guilds, if I remember right.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
No, it's my pleasure. What are my duties?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something. Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
Get some more seasoning? How did you know I cooked? Oh, you mean, like, yeah, seasoning, like experience is, I think, what he's saying. Okay, let's see if we can advance.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for...
Of course.
Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
Right, okay, let's go and find Obash, or whatever his name is. So, my one complaint, I'm not a very complainy guy, but my one complaint is with the Fighters Guild versus the Mage Guild. You just have, like, the Mage Guild, you go through each of the guilds in the towns, and they give you one quest. And then you have, like, a main quest in the city, which is cool. But I like the idea of going to different Mage Guilds, but they don't tell you where. They just tell you the name of the guy that runs the guild, and that's a little harder to remember. Versus saying, like, go to Agrobosh and Shidenal, or in Breville or something. So I'm just trying to, like, spitball here and try to figure out, like, what exactly I'm supposed to do as far as who's the who in you know, the guilds. Now, maybe if you're an uber nerd and you have a lot of expendable income where you can devote a lot of focus to remembering all the names and the lore and stuff, but most people that play video games have jobs outside of video games, so you just kind of gotta, you know, let's try to remember everything. Okay, here's the Fighters Guild. Let's see if we can get work here. Trying to remember which fighter guild had a, and I can't even tell you, like, these porters, they are recognizable because they all wear the
greetings, Breton.
Son of a gun. I guess I nullified my point, but most of the fighter guild porters, they wear the same style armor, so they're recognizable. Where the fighters guild masters could be anybody. You know, they should give them, like, the big Russian hats or some kind of goofy ass hats to wear to kind of, like, identify themselves, so you, like, you know where's the fighter, who was the Fighters Guild's they should wear those they should wear, like, fedoras or the Robin Hood caps with the feathers, so you know who they are. That's the thing. You know, like, they should wear like Viking helmets, because, like, back in the day, like,
Well met.
in, like, Mesopotamia or whatever, you know, the you could tell the leader, like, by they'd have the largest horns on his helmet, or the only horns on his helmet.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like.
Are you the Fighters Guild lady? No.
How goes it?
Are you the Fighters Guild master? No.
Farewell.
Are you?
Farewell.
Farewell. I bid thee adieu. Dang. Well, guessing this is like the Fighters Guild Master's room. But, heavens to Betsy, I don't know where he would be. I have no idea. Where... it's in here. That's a nice head of lettuce there. I am part of the Fighters Guild, so I think I'm going to partake of some lettuce and carrots and maybe a bread loaf. And have anything else? Maybe I'll take a tan plate and a plate urn. Maybe I'll take some books too. Book of the Daedra, Manual of Arms. Why not? Myth or Menace. Intrigued. Yeah, if you guys like the lore of the Elder Scrolls, I'm going through and I'm reading the actual books for written in the Skyrim game. It's pretty cool. Book of the Daedra. Stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Sugar and sands, friend.
Whatever that means.
Many Argonians.
A pleasure to speak.
You're the porter. Do you know...
Goodbye.
I have heard
You know...
of a strange and treacherous place.
Well met. Well met.
You look like you're the guild master, but
Go to it.
Safe travels.
looks can be deceiving. I don't know... this is kind of messed up. Get out of here.
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
Maybe. Shoot. It looked like there was a guild master there. Maybe we'll try the guild in Leowen. Perhaps our fortunes will be better. All right, where's the Fighters Guild? Where tis the Fighters Guild beest, yea verily yea, forsooth. I test my theory. Like, I feel like people now like in America, like churches are locked, and it kind of makes sense because of all the vandalism and crime and stuff that happens in our country, especially nowadays. But back in the day when you had more cohesive cultures, you could just, the church would be the one place you could always go to in trouble. You could, it was famously with the Catholic Church, you could claim sanctuary, but you could also, the church was always open to the public, so you could just kind of walk in and pray to God. And not that you need a church to pray to God, but it was, kind of a neat place that you could, probably get food if you were hungry. They probably wouldn't let you mooch too much, but you'd be able to kind of get some charity and support, which is kind of the bulwark of in regards to people associating Christianity with good deeds and whatnot. Not that it's necessarily about being good, but that that you want to try to be good and do good by your community. And the church was the place to go versus like the DMV, or not the DMV, like the welfare office and whatnot. But yeah, so the church is open, so I can enter the church at all hours of the night, which is kind of cool. I feel like Oblivion is like 10 times safer than Skyrim. Skyrim's probably more fun, but like a lot less safe. All right. Okay, we weren't that far off. The Fighters Guild. Let's go in and put some manly hair on our chest. The manly quest. Get our chat energy. Our chat energy going. Yeah, I think we're might be able to hopefully we can find lodging here. But I think it might be a little late. No. Is there a place I can stay here? I think I've done this before, where they actually... Okay, here we go. Go ahead. Rest a while. Stay a while and listen. Yes.
What's going on with you?
Many Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh.
Well,
They
what
disappear
have
into
we
the
here?
swamps and
Hey, baby. You fancy some training? Sharina's the name, and blades are the game.
I gotta give her kudos that she's very forthright. But no, I appreciate the offer,
I have
Be
heard
seeing you.
Argonia.
but my blade skills I'm more of a mace guy. I wield a mace.
Hell.
Things are
The
happening.
Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a
Where's the guild master?
good day.
Do you know where the guild master is? Does anybody? Anybody know where the guild master is? Please tell me. Please tell me. Tell me where the guild master is. La da da. I'm definitely seeing that. I wonder if we. Oh, this is terrible too. Whenever you go on the lockpicking screen, like your mouse disappears when it's off of the panel, so you have to kind of like guess where it is and navigate. Oh, you're just glad to be here. I like that. I like that attitude. Guy loves his job. What? Oh, okay, there we go. There's a smile. shoot. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to spend the stream doing, is trying to find the guild master that I need to get the quest from, which I think could have been prevented if they just did a no if they just said you need to go speak to so and so in such city, and that way I know which city the guy was. Very atmospheric. Hopefully this is the right guild. Yeah, some of these guilds I feel like they just have like temporary lodging and anyone can sleep here. And some of the other guilds, they have their own rooms. It's kind of interesting. It's probably a good indicator of the success of the city. The city's super wealthy. They can afford to give everybody their own rooms. Or if they get the most commissions. This
Good day.
you can't ask the porter anything. I guess its function is to repair things, which is
It's
cool.
my pleasure. Please continue.
Am I supposed to talk to you?
Bye.
Am I supposed to talk to you? Who am I supposed to talk to?
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Are you the guy? No?
Take care.
I'm guessing none of these people are, because I think the guild master always has his own room. Wait,
Well met.
oh, Sten the Ugly.
Take care.
Oh,
Well met.
what do you have to say? Do you?
Goodbye.
She's cute, but I need to find the guild master. Where's the guild master?
To you.
Greetings. Salutations. Yeah, I guess I just wait here probably. Oh, it's 3 a.m. That might explain a few things. Okay, I know this guy,
Well met.
but
Good to see you looking for more work. There's certainly more to be done. I need you to help Alante of Alinor.
Alante. Alante of Alinor, huh?
Alante is a scholar interested in researching Daedra worship. Meet her in Brittle Rock Cave. Help her find the shrine and keep her safe.
Help her find the DAEDRIC shrine. Right. Right, that sounds smart.
That's what Alante is studying. Make sure she's safe while she does
Are
it.
you sure she's not worshiping demons? Can you promise me? Can you swear that I'm not gonna get like attacked, by demons or something? Can you take those big brown eyes and promise me that this is not gonna be dangerous and crazy? Fine, I'll do it.
Protect Alante.
Will do. It's trying to murder me.
How are you today?
Okay. To the Fighters Guild quest. Let's go to Brittle Rock Cave. Keep watch, Shadowmere. While I away. There's our gal.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Excellent. I'm looking forward to our investigation. Fascinating subject, these Daedra.
Is that how you pronounce them? Daedra? I always thought it was Daedra. Maybe I've just been getting it wrong.
My research shows there is likely a shrine in these caves. I'll need you to accompany me to the shrine. Handle any difficulties.
Right, like, what are we gonna run into? Daedra? Or Deidre, as you would say?
Yes, let's investigate. And keep on your toes.
Man, I've been saying Daedra for years. Like,
I am Elante of Alanor.
it's just a different pronunciation. You know, people say the same. There are different words that can be pronounced in different ways. Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Stay close, please.
What are we? Yeah, I'm trying. It's not hard with you. Aw, she's sweet. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not gonna be hard at all. There's a Daedric Knight there. Son of a gun. Cake. You ball. I took your heart. Ha! Hello? Is anybody here? It's a pretty gnarly looking crypt with all the skulls and whatnot. Very atmospheric. Oh shoot, where's my chick? Where's my lady I'm supposed to be being a gentleman and protecting? Better not be off doing crazy stuff. Well, she's got her dagger there, so she's kind of sassy, so she might be able to defend herself, but I don't know. Got those chopsticks in her hair?
Shall we go?
What are those that's holding her hair together? I will follow you to the ends of the world, the ends of the earth.
Shall we go?
Well, that was pointless. Ooh, I didn't even see this area. I hear things, but I don't see anything. Uh-oh. Crazy. I always thought it was kind of weird that some of the Daedra look like dinosaurs. Like there's like Spider Daedra and Dinosaur Daedra. Must be Spider Daedra. No! It's like a Triceratops meets a Velociraptor or something. It's crazy. Madness! Madness! There's elemental. Hope you're happy. And get some.
Excellent. A fine example of a DAEDRIC shrine. Sorry for the trouble getting here. Let's keep moving.
What are you gonna do? Like not some demonic things. Who is this anyway? Is this Oleg Ball or something? I don't recognize. Where'd you go?
I think I'll study this shrine a bit longer. You can make your way out here. I thank you again for your help. Please take this as a token of my thanks.
Oh, nice.
A fine study to add to my research. I thank you for your help. I appreciate all of your help. Thank you.
I wonder what she's gonna do here. Let's see what book she gave us. Now my curiosity has been piqued. I need to know. Morning Star, Book 1 of 2920, the last year of the First Era by Karlovac Townway. One Morning Star, 2920, Mournhold Morrowind. Almalexia lay on her bed of fur, dreaming. Not until the sun burned through her window, infusing the light of wood and flesh colors of her chamber in a milky glow, did she open her eyes. It was quiet and serene, a stunning reverse of the flavor of her dreams, so full of blood and celebration. For a few moments she simply stared at the ceiling, trying to sort through her visions. In the courtyard of her palace was a boiling pool which steamed in the coolness of the winter morning. At the wave of her hand it cleared, and she saw the face and form of her lover, Vivek, in his study to the north. She did not want to speak right away. He looked so handsome in his dark red robes, writing his poetry as he did every morning. Vivek, she said, and raised his head in a smile, looking at her face across thousands of miles. I have seen a vision of the end of the war. After 80 years, I don't think anyone can imagine an end, said Vivek with a smile. But he grew serious, trusting Almalexia's prophecies. Who will win, Morrowind or the Cyrodiilic Empire? Without Sotha Sil and Morrowind, we will lose, she replied. My intelligence tells me the Empire will strike us to the north in early springtide, by the first seed of the latest. Could you go to Artaeum and convince him to return? I'll leave today, she said simply. Fourth Morning Star, 2920, Gideon Blackmarsh. The Empress paced around her cell. Wintertide gave her wasteful energy, and while in the summer she would merely sit by her window and be grateful for each breath of the stale swamp wind that came to cool her. Across the room, her finished tapestry of a dance at the imperial court seemed to mock her. It ripped from its frames, tearing the pieces apart as they drifted to the floor. She laughed at her own useless gesture of defiance. She'd have plenty of time to repair it and craft 100 more. The Emperor had locked her up in Castle Giovis 7 years ago and would likely keep her here until he or she died. With a sigh, she pulled at the cord to call her knight Zook. He appeared at the door within minutes, fully uniformed as befitted an imperial guard. Most of the native Kothringi tribesmen of Black Marsh preferred to go about naked, but Zook has taken positive delight to fashion. His silver, reflective skin was scarcely visible, only on his face, neck, and hands. Your Imperial Highness, he said with a bow. Zook, said Empress Tamina, I am bored. Let us discuss methods of assassinating my husband today. 14, Morning Star, 2920, Imperial City, Cyrodiil. But chimes proclaimed the South Wind's prayer echoed through the wide boulevards of the gardens of the Imperial City, calling all to their temples. Emperor Raymond III always attended the service at the Temple of the One, while his son and heir, Prince Julek found it more political to attend the service at different temple for each religious holiday. This year it was at the Cathedral Benevolence of Mara. The Benevolence's services were mercifully short, but it was not until well after noon that the Emperor was able to return to the palace. By then, the arena combatants were impatiently waiting for the start of the ceremony. The crowd was far less restless, as the potentate Versadu Shayi had arranged for a demonstration from a troupe of Khajiiti acrobats. Your religion is so much more convenient than mine, said the Emperor of his potentate by way of apology. What is the first game? A one-on-one battle between two able warriors, said the potentate, his scaly skin catching the sun as he rose, armed befitting their culture. Sounds good, said the Emperor and clapped his hand. Let the sport commence. As soon as he saw the true warriors enter the arena to the roar of the crowd, Emperor Riemann III remembered that he had agreed to this several months before and forgotten about it. One combatant was the potentate's son, Severin Chorak, a glistening ivory yellow eel, gripping his katana, and Wakisashi with his thin, deceptively weak-looking arms. The other was the Emperor's son, Prince Juliak, in ebony armor with a savage orcish helm, shield, and long sword at his side. This will be fascinating to watch, hissed the potentate, a wide grin across his narrow face. I don't know if I've even seen a Cyrodiil fight in Ekavar like this. Usually it's an army against army. At last we can settle which philosophy is better, to create armor to combat swords as your people do, or create swords to combat armor as mine do. No one in the crowd, aside from a few scared Akabari counselors and potentate himself, wanted to Severin Chorak to win, but there was a collective intake of breath at the sight of his graceful movements. His sword seemed to be a part of him, a tail coming from his arms to match the one behind him. It was a trick of counterbalance, to allow the young serpent man to roll up into a circle and spin to the center of the ring in an offensive position. The prince had to plod forward the less impressive traditional way. As they sprang at each other, the crowd bellowed with delight. The Akavari was like a moon in the orbit around the prince, effortlessly springing over his shoulder to attempt a blow from behind, but the prince whirled around quickly to block with his shield. His counter-strike met only air as his foe fell flat to the ground and slithered between his legs. Tripping him, the prince fell to the ground with a resounding crash. Metal and air melted together as Severin Chorak rained strike after strike upon the prince, who blocked every one with his shield. We don't have shields in our culture, murmured Versadu Shayi to the Emperor. It seems strange to my boy. I imagine in our country, if you don't want to get hit, you move out of the way. When Severin Chorak was rearing back to begin another series of blinding attacks, the prince kicked at his tail, sending him falling back. Momentarily, in an instant, he had rebounded, but the prince was also back on his feet. The two circled one another until the snake man spun forward, katana extended. The prince saw his foe's plan and blocked the katana with his long sword, and the Wakizashi with his shield. Its short punching blade impaled itself on the metal, and Severin Chorak was thrown off balance. The prince's long blade slashed across the Akabar's chest, and the sudden intense pain caused them to drop both of his weapons. It was at that moment it was over. Severin Chorak was prostrate in the dust with the prince's long sword at his throat. The game's over, shouted the Emperor, barely heard over the applause from the stadium. The prince grinned and helped Chorak up and over to a healer. The Emperor clapped his potentate on the back, feeling relieved. He had not realized when a fight had begun how little chance he had given his son at victory. He will make a fine warrior, said Versadu Shayi, and a great emperor. Just remember, laughed the Emperor, you Akavari have a lot of showy moves, but if one of our strikes comes through, it's all over for you. Oh, I'll remember that, added the potentate. Remen thought about that comment for the rest of the games and had trouble fully enjoying himself. Could the potentate be another enemy, just as the Empress had turned out to be? The matter would bear watching. Man gang. Okay. We'll finish it. 21 Morning Star. 29:20 Mournhold Morwen. Why don't you wear that green gown I gave you? Asked the Duke of Mournhold, watching the young maiden put on her clothes. It doesn't fit, smiled Turala. And you know I like red. It doesn't fit because you're getting fat, laughed the Duke, pulling her down on the bed, kissing her bosoms and the pouch of her stomach. She laughed at the tickles, but pulled herself up, wrapping her red robe around her. I'm round like a woman. Should be, said Turala. Will I see you tomorrow? No, said the Duke. I must entertain Vivek tomorrow, and the next day the Duke of Ibnhart is coming. Do you know I never really appreciated Amal Lexa and her political skills until she left. Is it the same with me? Smiled Turala. You will only appreciate me when I'm gone. That's not true at all, snorted the Duke. I appreciate you now. Turala allowed the Duke one last kiss before she was out the door. She kept thinking about what he had said. Would he appreciate her more or less when he knew that she was getting fat because she was carrying his child? Would he appreciate her enough to marry her? The year continues in Sun's Dawn. Oh my gosh, well, we're at a cliffhanger. Yeah, I was hoping that this would give us some enlighten us into why this chick is trying to investigate these DAEDRIC ruins, but I got nothing from that. But it's interesting. It's kind of a neat story. Kind of about Akabar, which is a outside of Tamriel, a mysterious kingdom made of all, you know, like non-humanoid races, and or I should say non-human and elf races. They're all animal-based races. And Morrowind, of course, which is the home to the Dark Elves, and Cyrodiil, which is we're in Cyrodiil as we speak. Yeah, I you know, it kind of mentioned, it didn't mention any Daedra. Well, maybe there's one Daedra name in passing, but let us know whose shrine this was, even. But I liked a little more story, a little more like what. And it would have been kind of neat if they added, you know, if she like, you know, was like, I'm really trying to revive the Daedra, and that's why I brought you down here, and ha ha ha, and you know, like. You know, I mean, I guess it subverts expectations, and that's what I thought they were going to do, but, you know, it would have been kind of cool to have something come from that, where it's like, actually, she was hiring us so that she was going to revive one of the Daedra for, like, nefarious purposes. Save and
A pleasure to speak with you.
well, it's nice to see the Guildmaster gets his also practices. Okay, what's the contract?
Finished? Excellent. Good work, guildmate. Here's your payment for the contract.
Oh, you know what to say. Okay, what are we? Can we advance now?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall. He might have something.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe they mentioned it last time, and I skipped over it with my eyes. But I don't think the other guild masters just said speak to so and so. But this guy actually tells you where he is, which is very helpful. So shade and all. Couldn't remember if it was Shadenall or Shidenall. Yeah, we need to do after we get done with
There?
the Skyrim book club. It'd be kind of cool to do like a Cyrodiil book club, and maybe a Morrowind down the road.
Brother?
Yes, brother. You can tell me where the guildmaster is. Where is your? Actually, I think the guildmaster sleeps with his men in here. Yeah.
What can I do for you, meat? Need something to do?
He's very forthright, I guess.
I've got something for you. Could be tough. There are some escaped fugitives for you to find, meat.
Oh boy.
Some real hard cases got out of the Breville prison. Been terrorizing the locals ever since. The watch is useless, so we step in. Get to it.
The Breville prison. That's the Breville, kind of the shady place in Cyrodiil, so they must be pretty ne'er-do-wells.
There are 3 or 4 of them. Real nasty from what I hear. You take care of them.
Bad
You'll
hygiene.
get lucky and they'll surrender.
Let's go see.
Find the fugitives. Make yourself useful.
Let's see if we can.
What is it?
Hey, Breville, it is. The hive of scum and villainy. What do you know about escaped
It's my pleasure.
fugitives?
Sure, I know about them. Look, you didn't hear it from me, but rumor is they're hiding out in Blood Main Cave. 4 of them. Bad news.
Blood Mane Cave, huh? With a Y? Blood Mane. I've heard of isn't like a horse's mane like Mane, right? And then if it's like the main plot or something, or the main area, or like the main story or what have you, it's Main. So what is Mayne? Is it like a romantic way to spell a horse's mane or something? I don't know. I do not know. I know it's not. It's kind of comfy here.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Looks like they set up some traps. Which I just stupidly just walked right into. Like the numbskull I am. Hey, let's see if we can... Trying to play true to the Fighters Guild of just powering through it. Nothing? There we go. Now, these thieves are pretty intense. Got, glass armor and stuff. You get for being a thief. Is this one guy? It wasn't a group of them? Wait, was I supposed to save Hrothgar? He attacked me. Hrothgar? Okay, I think he's just... There's still more... 3 or 4, I think they said. quite the network of caves going on here. Is anybody down here? Any ne'er-do-wells? I wonder if we missed something. Is it all in this one cave, or are they in different locations? Is the question. Oh, more traps. Nice try.
This is none of your business.
This armor does look super cool. Ashanta. I didn't want to hit a lady, but had to do what I had to do. These women resorting to lives of crime.
You've made a big mistake.
You shouldn't have come for us.
Uh-oh, is he invisible?
You've made a big mistake.
I don't know. I have a DAEDRIC weapon, you don't. Come for us? Is he talking about himself in the third person, or? Yeah, I imagine there's maybe one more here somewhere. Place looks shady as heck. Gonna like have to like Luke Skywalker go down there and like face myself as Vader or something. It's like the cave in Dagobah. Man, so there might be more than 4. I thought they said there were 3 or 4, not. There are 4 of them. Oh, I guess there's one more. Oh, alright, that's a Shanta. What am I missing? Okay. That always helps. Like to run into a Minotaur if I keep wandering around here. place is kind of goofy. I'm supposed to know where I'm supposed to go. It's way too convoluted. Okay, go down here, maybe. This leads here, maybe. First, let's see what's over here. There might be some loot. Or just some mushrooms. I think that dead ends. So now we're down here. If we go here, it's going to take us back up. Not sure. Not sure where to go. Random Spriggan. It's extremely rare, so I kind of feel guilty killing it, but... Hey! Enron, what a scandal. I have now killed all the fugitives. I should return to Burzgrow Kosh. Burzgrow Kosh for my reward. He was shining all, say. That's where the Dark Brotherhood's Guild is centered. Where... Hey, Porter. You're gonna... You know, I'm not gonna shortchange you, or you might get payback on me. They named the dog Porter. You know, Mel Gibson movie. Where's Grobosh? Yeah, there you are.
Contract to take care of. Why are you talking to me?
I don't know if I want to see that. You up that far up your nose. I wanted the what's going on?
Of all of them, did you? And you're still alive. Fantastic. You're full of surprises. Here's your payment. Good work.
Danka.
You've been doing a good job, and under a lot of scrutiny. I've been authorized to promote you to the rank of Guardian. Good work.
Oh. Very nice.
I understand Orion is looking for you again. Get to Coral and speak with a man.
All right, so now we know who to look for. Yeah, maybe it's just the one guy that doesn't mention it, and it could just be that I'm just really tired. I'm just lazy and I'm not reading the text correctly. That could be it too, but I felt like at least one of the guys at the guilds were like, go speak to so-and-so. And didn't say like from where he hailed, so you just kind of have to guess. Okay, so we're back at Coral. I think we're back to Mohawk Man, dude, guy, fella.
Can I help you, brother?
Not right now, brother. But I appreciate it. Well, I Actually, you can't. Where's some Mohawk man? Where beeth Mr. Mohawk?
Hello.
There's our guy. So we're gonna go ahead and save it there. And thank you guys very much for watching. I'm incredibly encouraged that my channel keeps growing, and there's kind of creating a positive community around just enjoying video games and just general nerdiness and just if you guys like the content, please don't forget to subscribe, recommend, and if you that would be an American dream come true if I got enough people to like the channel where I could do this a little more often. But yeah, very grateful. Thank you very much for choosing to watch my channel, and I hope you continue to do so and share with your friends. And it'd be cool to see where this where Donald Plays goes in the future. So if you check out my community tab, I put up a lot of polls, and that kind of allows you guys to kind of help steer the channel in kind of a direction that because I want to do things that I enjoy, but I also if you can tell by watching my shorts and my videos and whatnot, I really enjoy being an entertainer, and I like to have enjoyable shared experiences in regards to I want to do things that I enjoy on the channel, ultimately, but I also want you guys to find common ground where we both find something that we both like, because I'm not one of those hoity-toity reclusive artist types. I am an artist, but I'd like to create stuff that for people to enjoy. All right, well, thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing you guys again soon for another adventure in Cyrodiil.